Pisces, you have always been the sign that senses life in delicate ways, noticing what others might overlook. This day carries a special tone for you, as if it gently reminds you of everything you once dreamed of and shows that what once felt out of reach is still nearby. The energy of 1 October moves like a soft tide touching your heart, inviting you to reflect on what slipped away and what you can still reclaim. You hold a rare gift. You can imagine so vividly that your soul begins to treat those visions as real. Yet in the rush of tasks, obligations, and other people's expectations, you may have set that gift aside. 1 October whispers, look back, there's still time to turn toward the path you wanted. This is a day to slow your pace. The world will speak to you through small signs, random phrases, and memories that resurface. You may remember how you loved to draw, dance, write, travel somewhere new, or try a fresh pursuit. Ask yourself, why did I stop thinking about that? Why did I let time steer me elsewhere? When you believe with your whole heart, life begins to move. 1 October nudges your inner currents to believe again. A tender sadness over what hasn't happened yet might arise, but let it be about what you can still create, not about what's gone. Today is about shifting from regret to movement. Regret changes nothing, action changes everything. Even the smallest step toward a long-time wish can refill your strength. Use this day to explore what genuine joy means for you, to reclaim inspiration, and to feel that your story can be rewritten from a fresh page, no matter what you assumed was already decided. If there are people who once mattered but with whom you drifted apart, consider them for a moment today. Pisces often shy away from revisiting the past because your depth of feeling can make it painful. But 1 October isn't about hurt, it's about understanding. You'll be able to see your history from a new angle and recognize how every experience strengthened you and helped you become who you are now. A central theme of this day is the realization that your dreams are still alive, even if you once declared it too late. Fate may echo them back to you through a chance encounter, a symbol you notice, a line in a song, or a scene in a film. They will feel like gentle cues from the universe, soft reminders not to give up. As the day deepens, you'll sense new meanings quietly taking root. What used to be foggy begins to take shape, like a shoreline emerging from morning mist. Your thoughts grow calmer, and your intuition speaks more clearly. Where logic shrugs, your heart begins to whisper the right answers. Listen to these quiet hints, they are your true compass. You may catch yourself realizing that much of your life has been moving by habit, because it was easier for others or safer for you. 1 October brings an honest question. What actually brings you joy? Not what is correct or approved, but what makes you feel alive. Perhaps it's the urge to create, to speak honestly, or to spend time alone. Allow yourself these choices without excuses or long explanations. The moment you honor your inner truth, the tension eases and your energy returns. In relationships, this day can open a new level of closeness. If someone you trust stands beside you, try sharing what you've been carrying deep inside. Don't ask for instant answers, just let the feelings be held. Pisces are fluent in the language of subtle nuance, and today those nuances will be understood by anyone who truly wants to hear you. If you feel a lack of warmth, avoid blame or shutting down. Say in simple words what you need. Sometimes one honest sentence unlocks a door that's been dark for a long time. For those who are single, the day brings the magic of coincidence. You might meet someone around whom breathing feels easier, as if you've known each other for years. Don't rush to label the moment or give it a name. It's enough to acknowledge what you felt and let the energy show you where it wants to go. Pisces shine most beautifully when you stop trying to control outcomes and allow your inner current to guide you. Today that current is kind and supportive. In work and practical matters, prioritize the quality of your attention over the quantity of your actions. Your strength isn't in doing more than everyone else, it's in perceiving more deeply. You can spot the one detail that shifts an entire project, sense the team's mood, and offer the precise word at the perfect moment. Don't rush, breathe, widen your view, and trust your first impression. If something inside resists, it's better to pause and check than to correct hurried steps later. Finances benefit from a calm, non-judgmental review. You already know where your resources flow without meaningful return. Acknowledge it without self-criticism and gently redirect. Even a small correction can restore confidence. Step away from what doesn't nourish you and invest in what cultivates your dreams. The day supports thoughtful choices and dislikes extremes. Health is closely tied to emotions now. If waves rise within, your body will feel lighter when you allow gentle movement. Take a walk, stretch, breathe slowly and evenly. Keep food simple and soothing so your senses aren't weighed down. Drink water to wash away extra tension and invite lightness. Toward evening, you may notice that the world seems to answer you in kind. People's words sound warmer. A song in a random cafe mirrors your mood. A book opens on the page you needed. This isn't fairy tale magic, it's the magic of meaningful coincidences that shows up when the heart is open. Try not to close that doorway with skepticism. Let anything that sparks an inner smile feel possible. Another essential theme is honoring your own rhythm. Pisces often adapt to others' pace to keep the waters smooth, but your rhythm is your music. If you want to speak softly today, speak softly. If you need extra quiet, take it without guilt. If your soul wants to share and be seen, allow yourself to glow. You look most beautiful in authenticity when you stop wrestling with yourself. When twilight settles, recall the tone of your morning and compare it to how you feel now. You may notice more clarity, more warmth, more harmony with yourself. That is the day's true gift. You didn't defeat anyone or prove anything to the world. You simply reclaimed your right to hear your own heart. Where the heart's voice is clear, the right choices and the right people naturally appear. If this evening you feel like taking a small step toward a dream, don't wait. Write the message, sketch the route, gather the materials, open a fresh page. Let it be tiny. Today it will stand out as the moment when the river of your life quietly shifted its course toward brighter shores. By day's end, your thoughts may feel softer and your heart steadier. It's as if you emerge from an inner fog where you wandered for too long. Where doubt and fatigue once lived, there is now quiet certainty. Pisces, you are learning to hear yourself more deeply than before, and that is the power of 1 October. As evening grows still, give yourself a few minutes of solitude. Even if others are nearby, find a pocket of silence where you can hear your breath and your inner voice. In those moments, you'll recognize that what you feared isn't so large, and what you postponed is still possible. Ahead lies an open sea, and only you decide where to sail. Any regrets that arose today can turn into guidance. They aren't enemies, they're signposts that reveal what you truly missed. Now you can fill that space with action, not words. Call the person you thought about, take a step towards your dream, retrieve what felt lost. Even the smallest move can begin a new chapter. A sense of gratitude awakens within you. You'll remember how much you've already faced, how many times you found the strength to rise. That memory reminds you that you have everything you need to handle what's here. Pisces, your presence is no accident in this world. You are a light others need, even when you doubt yourself. 1 October can help you feel your worth again and know that you didn't dream, love, or believe in vain. All of it still lives in you and can bloom anew. If you trust this current, you'll notice new doors opening, the very ones you've been waiting for. And finally, tell yourself one simple phrase, and I still can. Let these words be your inner anchor. Repeat them before sleep, and you'll feel a fresh hope take root. That hope is the day's greatest gift.